Dragon Gets By PILKEY. Chapter 1. Dragon Sees the Day. One warm sunny morning, Dragon woke up and yawned. He was very groggy, and whenever Dragon woke up groggy, he did everything wrong. First, he read an egg and read the morning newspaper. Then, he bottled his tea and sipped a cup of toast. Finally, Dragon opened the door to see the day, but Dragon did not see the sun. He did not see the trees or the hills or the flowers or the sky. He saw only shadows. "It must still be nighttime," said Dragon. So he went back to bed. Chapter 2. Housework. Dragon's floor was very dirty. He got his broom and began to sweep. When he was finished sweeping, the floor was still dirty, so Dragon swept again. And there was still dirt everywhere. "There sure is a lot of dirt on this floor," said Dragon. Dragon swept all morning long and into the afternoon. He carried out wheelbarrows filled with dirt. All of his sweeping left a very big hole in the floor. Finally, the mailmouse came by. She looked at the dirt outside the house. She looked at the big hole inside the house. "What's going on in here?" asked the mailmouse. "I'm sweeping my floor," said Dragon. "It is very dirty." "But you have a dirt floor," said the mailmouse. "It is made of dirt." Dragon looks at the hole he had swept and scratched his big head. Look like you've made a mess," said the mailmouse. "Looks like I've made a basement," said Dragon. Chapter 3. Yard work. Dragon looked at the big pile of dirt in his yard. "What am I going to do with all this dirt?" he wondered. He got a shovel and dug a deep, deep hole. Then he scooped the dirt into the hole. "Well, that takes care of that," said Dragon. "Now where did this come from?" Chapter 4. Shopping. Dragon looked in his cupboard, but there was no food at all. "The cupboard is bare," said Dragon. "Time to go shopping." Dragon got into his car and drove. The food store was at the top of a hill. It was a very steep drive. Dragon loved to go shopping. He was a very wise shopper. He bought food only from the 5 basic food groups. He bought donuts, cheese curls from the dairy group. He bought donuts from the bread group. He bought queso from the fruit and vegetable group. He bought pork rings from the meat group. And he bought fudge pops from the chocolate group. Dragon has a balanced diet. He has so much food that he could not fit it all into his car. "I know what I'll do," said Dragon. "I will eat some of the food now, and then the rest will fit in the car." Dragon sat in the parking lot and started to eat. He crunched up the cheese curls. He downed the donuts. He packed away the pork rings. Dragon ate and ate and all ate until all the food was gone. Now, Dragon could not fit into his car. "Oh, what am I going to do?" cried Dragon. He thought and scratched his big head. "I know what I'll do," said Dragon. "I'll push my car home." So Dragon pushed his car down the hill. The car began to roll faster and faster, and faster and faster. Finally, Dragon's car came to a stop right in front of his house. All the excitement made Dragon very hungry. He went to his kitchen and looked in the cupboard. There was no food at all. "The cupboard is bare," said Dragon. "Time to go shopping." Chapter 5. Good night, Dragon. It has been a long, busy day, and now it was bedtime. Dragon was very groggy, so he brushed his head and combed his teeth. He watered his bed, crawled into his plants, and fell fast asleep. The end.